Hello guys, this is Jalen here from Blue Angels Gaming, and today I'm going to be going over another war from Exit Humanity. So I've already covered one war for them. They were the Clash News Hub's main clan before that fell through and went to PUBG coverage only. But this is a very good clan. As you can see, they did a perfect war, 25 man war, and they were able to pull out all 75 stars. So I'll go ahead and get this rolling and go through some attacks and show you guys some really good content. So just to that Exit Humanity family, thank you guys so much for considering me to be you guys' content creator. I really do appreciate it, especially whenever the content is this good. So we'll go ahead and jump right into one of these attacks further down the list. I like to work my way from the bottom up and save the excitement for the end of the video. So they gave me some different bases that they wanted me to cover, and I just recorded it, and I'm going to bring it to you guys and go over the attacks with you. So to start off, here is a attack on their number 22, and they're going to use a Hound and Loon attack. So this is pretty cool because I always am up to see some good air attacks. I love air attacks. They used to be my favorite attack strategy until Bowitch took over the game and basically made it pointless for me at Town Hall 12 to use air attacks because bowlers have just been so OP lately. So it's nice to see the attack strategies that I used to use. So he's going to go ahead and use that queen walk with a few funneling troops, including a wizard and a baby dragon, to do some work to the base and create a little bit of a funnel for his queen walk to get in and hopefully get possibly two of the air defenses, that expo and that air sweeper. So that would be a really good start. Well, of course, the clan castle, but if he would be able to pull out getting down the enemy queen, that would be even better, and that would pretty much be a cakewalk for the last half of his army. So we'll see what he can do here. He pops the hound, starts taking out the pups, and the queen walk is pretty much still 100% alive. So she's able to get straight into the core. He places down that rage. It's able to get both of the air defenses, the expo. So what I talked about before, it's already got all those down, and now it's going to target the queen. So this is huge. Anything that you could possibly imagine wanting to achieve out of a queen walk and an air attack, he is pretty much just done. It's even about to take out, I believe, another air defense. So this queen walk takes out 3 air defenses, the queen, a sweeper, and the CC. So all the rest of this army has to do is take out that one air defense and a couple whiz towers and a couple other air targeting defenses. So this is pretty much a cakewalk. He has like all of his loons left, and along with a hound, and this base was completely destroyed. That was an awesome attack there by Exit Humanity to give them that 3-star on their number 22. I love seeing overkills, especially when he has 4 loons to just place for the heck of it at the end. That was pretty ridiculous. And this is a no dip attack. I mean, this is a Town Hall 9 attack with max heroes, and he completely destroys this base by using that queen walk to take out some very lethal components to that base. So the next attack, we're going to show some hogs with a sage machine, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Number 10. So we go from 22 all the way up to 10. There was obviously every single base was 3-starred, so there was plenty of good content. I'm just trying to bring you guys the best that I saw and the best that they want, or the bases that they wanted me to show. So here is an attack on Maximus Frank 7. He's going to use a mass hog attack with the Sage Machine, which is a very popular attack right now. That Sage Machine is providing all kind of opportunities for both ground and air attacks, since it's almost easy to get into the core with these Sage machines and take out the clan castle. So it's very good for air attacks, it's very good for hog attacks, even with I actually just got a 3-star at my Town Hall 12 by using the wall wrecker with an air attack, because it doesn't mean just because it's air you need to use the blimp. Throw that in with a little bit of a kill squad, like 6 bowlers or a golem with your heroes, and you can take out a major portion of the base, because that wall wrecker just gets straight through those wall compartments and soaks up so much damage, especially if you don't get it into a single inferno, and you can really set up the rest of your attack very nicely. So he is able to get in there, take out the clan castle, one of the infernos, and now he's going to go ahead and place down a group of his hogs to take out those few defenses. Going to place some more down towards 6 o'clock, and he's going to work his way up with the hogs, and hopefully he'll meet the queen up there. If she is not, well, she just died, so. But he's got a nice little portion of these hogs going in and pretty much surrounding the base with them right now, from the 6 to 3 o'clock position. And he sends in a couple loons just to take out that Tesla, to keep that targeted away from the hogs. And this is pretty much, at this point, looking very nice. He did have a heal for that giant bomb there, and he has plenty of troops left over. He was very smart by bringing some cleanup troops along, since hogs can give a little bit of a time crunch there toward the end in some attacks, but he was very well prepared with those cleanup troops. The only thing at this point that I see as possibly being a problem is that clan castle and king in the middle of the base, just because that's going to be a little bit hard to get to unless the hogs get there, which they do, so that's no problem. And this is going to be another 3-star for the home team. So we're going to see golems in the next, actually I think, if I remember right, in every single attack left. So since even with the Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12 bases, golems are starting to be used a lot more popular now, just because they are not, the eagle doesn't do 3 times the damage like it used to, so they're being used a lot more than what they were when that was the case, and we see them in a lot of attacks, whether it be a kill squad or a complete ground attack. So he's going to send in the wall wrecker here with some bowlers and his heroes. He's going to take out the clan castle, take out hopefully at least this next air defense. And what's left, guys? I mean, go ahead and look at this base. He's going to get the queen. What's really left of this base whenever it comes to air defenses? So he's pretty much taken out every single lethal component. I'm surprised that he went ahead and put down that hound, just because the queen ended up getting to that inferno tower, but he's able to get it in there to that last air defense, get the loons in there, and really all that is left is a couple archer towers, a whiz tower, and that last single inferno, which with loons, if you have a big group of them, a single inferno isn't going to really do all that much damage. What you do have to watch out for is that targeting your hounds and destroying them early on in the attack. But it's actually nice, especially in this attack, that the single did target the hound, because it popped it and allowed those pups to come out for some cleanup for the remainder of the attack. So now we just have one air defense, not air defense, but defense that targets air left, and now it's just cleanup. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this attack up and show you the next attack. So this was another cool 3-star. We see that those kill squads so far in this recap, that those kill squads are very lethal. It's something that you should definitely consider if you're going to use a hog or loon attack to take out those major components if they are grouped to one side. So that was a really cool attack. I always like seeing kill squads being used, throwing in some different army comps with those attacks. So here we're going to have a Gobaho attack, another attack using golems, and we're going to send those in. Probably the same thing with a couple bowlers, the heroes, and then we'll place the hogs down to finish up the base. So he's going to start to create a funnel up around 9 to 12, take out a couple of those defenses that don't have any defense, take out a couple of those buildings that don't have any defenses within range, and he's going to go ahead and send in his wall wrecker to get into the core of the base, put down his heroes. Once he sees that they'll go core, he draws the CC. The CC is already getting targeted by the troops, and we're only at 20% into the base. He hasn't placed any of his hogs, and he's going to be able to take out the queen, which is a very viable attack, or a very viable defense to take out whenever using hogs. If you guys haven't checked out my mass hog attack strategy guide, go ahead and check that out, as that can help you guys to know how to do some of these attacks that these good clans are showing, or that are being shown, such as this video. So this is a very smart thing to do. He went ahead and pre-placed that hill, since he knew that bomb tower would have a bomb once it was destructed. And he goes ahead and pre-places these hills, since he had 4 at the time. Now he has 2, and that was very nice, since there was a giant bomb in there. It prevents them from having too much damage done to them, and he is able to prevent them from getting killed. And actually here he did have another giant bomb, but as you can see, he has another hill spell, so it's not going to be a problem. He's going to go ahead, I would say, and use that now on that last expo. And here we have it, another cleanup with plenty of time remaining, as these cleanup troops are going to take out the last few buildings of this base. So that was a cool attack. Again, you see that hogs are very viable. If I remember, I'll even throw the hog attack strategy in the bio, since you guys are seeing this so much in this video. So check that out if you would like to know how to use hogs and how to have success with them yourself. So this next attack will be another Gobaho, actually the next 2. So we're really focusing on that attack strategy within this war. They have, the leader told me that they have all kinds of success with this attack, especially at Town Hall 10 right now, when those Infernos are on single. So this was really cool to see them have so much success with this, and we see a variety of different bases, and they're still doing work to no matter what the base layout is. So he's going to go ahead, as you've seen in the past attacks, he's going to create a funnel, place those bowlers along with that wall wrecker and the heroes to get in there, do some damage, take out the queen, the clan castle, and any remaining buildings after that is just a plus. So he's actually going to go ahead and place down the hogs down at 6 o'clock and get those going, while the rest of his kill squad is still doing some damage. And he places the hill spell down, and this is looking like a very strong attack right now, as his queen is still alive, so she's probably going to be doing work. And I'm guessing from just looking at it, since she does have her ability left, she's probably going to remain until the end of this attack, which will be really nice for cleanup and to do some extra work to those defenses while the hogs are still swarming the base. So this was a huge overkill. This wasn't even really a challenge. He still has 2 hill spells that he wouldn't have even had to use, and at this point now it's just cleanup. So this is a very, very, very strong attack strategy. So seriously, if you guys don't use it, as you can see, he just placed his hill spells on both of the corners just have some fun. He didn't even need them. So definitely check this attack strategy out. Everybody's using it. It's the meta right now for Town Hall 10, and if you're not familiar with it, you do need to familiarize yourself with it to be successful. So we have another attack using the same strategy, I believe. So this is a Town Hall 11 attack, max Town Hall 11 troops with a mass bowler comp. So he's going to go ahead and place down that giant to soak up the damage, while the Baby Dragon is doing some work to those outside buildings and creating a little bit of a funnel on those outside structures. He's going to go ahead and place his Golem up there with a Whiz to start taking out those few buildings on that side, and now at this point he knows he can go in straight at 9 o'clock on that corner with his Wall Wrecker and get to the core to get inside and let his kill squad do some work. So this is looking very good again. He's able to, really the main priority of your kill squad, besides getting down those defenses that you want, is to get them to go inside and not go around. In some Bow Witch attacks, it's not so important that you get every single troop to go inside, but whenever you have a kill squad, it's very important that you get them to go directly where you want them to, because if not, you're not going to get down those major components that you need to get in order to get the 3-star with your Hogs. Because if you leave the clan castle troops remaining and it's a loon or a drag, a baby drag, anything air, it's going to completely destroy your attack, and you might as well just quit as soon as your kill squad is over if it doesn't take down the CC in that instance, or if you aren't able to take out the queen. The enemy queen is a very important structure to take out in these kill squads, because the Hogs do not target her and she just continuously does damage to your army, and that's why you see so many people targeting the enemy queen and the clan castle troops during their Hog kill squads. So we still have all kinds of Hogs left. He uses that last hill spell there to preserve their energy or their health, and now we're just on cleanup after this last Tesla, and this is going to be another overkill. As you see, there's all kinds of Hogs left, and yeah, so this was another successful Goboho attack, and after this I believe I will have either, I think, one more at the number 1 spot. So we're going to see one last Goboho, and that will be all for this episode to wrap up that perfect war. So this is a really cool attack. It's a Town Hall 12 attack. The attack is performed on Kiss My Axe, and he's going to use, actually this isn't a Goboho attack, this is Gobo Witch attack, so he is bringing you something different here at Town Hall 12. This isn't even a max army, this is actually a Town Hall 11 army, and he's going to get the 3-star done on this Town Hall 12, so this is a pretty cool attack to watch, and you can see that the attack compositions are very powerful right now, especially with those bowlers. If you're doing a kill squad with them, or if this is your whole raid, they're by far your most lethal troop in the game right now, especially at Town Hall 11 and 12, in my eyes. I have been venturing out and using some loon attacks lately, if the base is set up for it, and I've been having some very good success with that just in the last week or so since I got those max. So I definitely look to broaden my horizon out of just the Bow Witch attack strategies at my Town Hall 12 account, and I should be showing you guys some attacks of that army comp as well. So this is a pretty cool attack. All the bowlers are doing all kinds of damage down here in these last compartments. The queen did get taken out. We have a couple witches down here on the outside of the base, and this looks like it's going to be a little bit more of a close attack. Just since that queen isn't left, we don't have any healers left, and we're out of spells, so we have quite a bit of defenses left, but we also have a huge group of bowlers left as well. So if they're able to prevent any double bombs, we should have an overkill, but if not, it could come down to the wire since we don't have anything to protect them left. So that was pretty big right there. Oh, and we had a giant bomb. So there you saw a lot of those were damaged, but they are still alive. Not enough to take them down. And there's plenty of troops left to finish out the remaining portion of this base. And it was very nice that he was able to get that Whiz Tower taken down without it even targeting its bowlers, since the bowlers went ahead on past the first structure and took out that Whiz Tower. So this is going to be kind of an overkill, especially if we had a hill spell or something left to give those bowlers some full full health left, but that was a very nice attack from the number 3 all the way up to the number 1, and that is what gave us that perfect war. So from 1 to 25 we had 3 stars, perfect 75-star war, and the score ended up being 75 to 66, and a win for the home team of Exit Humanity. So I want to go ahead and tell them thank you again for letting me cover you guys' wars. It's a pleasure to be able to cover you guys, since you guys have some pretty cool attacks. You can see that the most heroic attack was that number 3 of Hector on their number 1. And here is a little shout out to the Exit Humanity clan. Check them out. And guys, if you want any of this kind of content for your clan, just let me know. Leave a comment or private message me, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the upcoming videos, along with if I can help any of you guys out, whether it be your clan, clash, or whatnot. So until next time, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel, as I can use your help on growing, and so you guys can see my upcoming content. Thanks guys, see you later.